Spring is the perfect time for a fresh start, and that includes cleaning and organizing your bookshelves. Today we're not only going to declutter and tidy up my collection, but also give my TBR jar a bit of a spring refresh. Let's dive into a bookish spring cleaning that'll help you create space for all the new books you're about to discover. So let's start by scanning the rest of the books that I need to, and then we're going to clean up a little bit and then move on to the next part. Okay, so I've got two so far that are going to go in my maybe pile or storage pile. And I have one more shelf to do, so let's get that one done. Okay, that's all of them, but I just realized that I have a stack that I bought a little while ago. They just got here and I forgot to scan them in. So we're going to scan them in quick and then get onto the TBR jars. So I'm not quite sure when that cut off, but anyways, I did all the rest of the putting the names in. Now I'm going to get the Cricut to cut them out and do the labels for the jars, and then we'll go back and see what organization I can kind of get done on my bookshelves. Alright, while that's doing its thing, we're going to do some organizing, mainly putting the books back that I took off to get the names of. I don't know what I want to do for organization yet. I have, I think, 8 boxes of books stored in the shed, and really you can do those. You can store books, but there's a couple things that you should do if you are storing them. So like adding the silica gel packs, they absorb moisture, which is an added benefit. I'm going to do that this summer because my books just went out there, so I'm not too concerned right now. But I do have a lot of classics back there. So I have like almost a full set of the Paper Mill Press classics, and those are faux leather, so if they get wet they're going to be destroyed. So I'm going to go get some of those silica gel packets to throw in all those boxes back there. Another thing you want to do is make sure you're using plastic containers. You don't want to have cardboard containers just because, or cardboard boxes rather, because if they get wet they're going to get destroyed. Another thing is make sure you store them off the ground to avoid water damage. Even though they're in plastic, you don't want water leaking on them, etc. Mine are in what is technically our snowmobile shed, but because my parents sold one of their snowmobiles, there's room in there, so all my books are in there now. This one's a little iffy, especially where I live, so you want to avoid your extreme heat and cold. So those extreme temperature fluctuations are going to damage your books. So if it fluctuates crazy, you may want to invest in some insulation. And my dad is in the process of building a separate shed with insulation in it for me to store a bunch of stuff. So my books will be moved from the snowmobile shed up front to the other shed. And lastly, check on them every few months. Especially if you're worried about it like me, I check on them every month just to make sure nothing's been damaged, no water's getting in, everything like that. You just want to make sure that they're safe, basically. So we're going to get into this now. I have a huge pile of books to put away because I had them over there to put the names on them. My Cricut's working away. It's going to write out all of those things, and then we'll dive into the TBR jars because I want to make sure that I have the other ones as well, because I need to actually separate some of the titles. I gotta figure out which ones I want to do spring and summer, which ones I want to make sure they're in the general one, which ones are going in the series one, because I have some series in the general one that I want to switch to the series jar, because sometimes I don't feel like reading a series. There's quite a few actually in the general jar that I've opened and been like, I don't really feel like reading that one. If you don't feel like reading it and you have a TBR jar, fold it back up and put it back in there, because eventually you may want to read it. Like there was a book, where is it? I literally just seen it. Anyways. Yeah, I have no idea where it went. I literally just seen it. Well, that's gonna make me mad now. Anyways, I'm gonna have to look for that because that's gonna make me mad that I can't find it. Wall Banger by Alice Clayton. That one I have had for, I want to say probably close to 10 years, if it's been out that long. I think it was 2014 that I bought it. I don't remember. I've had it for a really long time. And it was in my jar. It's gonna make me so mad that I can't find it. It was in my jar and I pulled it out and I'm like, oh, do I really want to read this? Well, I started reading it. It was so good. Okay, because my thing cut out, I finished A Wall Banger by Alice Clayton within a couple days. Yes, it took me a little bit longer than like my typical length of time, but it was still really good. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna jump in right away and get these books put away because for some reason my camera is not cooperating, so I want to get this done so that I can get the rest of the footage. So bear with me, let's get this done. Now this shelf, I can already tell you, is going to be changed because I have one more Lucy Score book upstairs, so it's not going to fit. I'm going to have to put it somewhere else or do some different stacking. Okay, so for this part of the video, we're going to do something just a little quick. So this is my winter Christmas TBR jar. This one just lives on a shelf. Same as with this one. This is my autumn TBR jar. I'm going to add a few more to both the winter and this one. I just have to find the titles that I want to add. And then this one is just my general TBR jar. I'm going to go through it and I'm going to find the series that need to come out, put them in the other jar, and then see if there's any in here that maybe need to be in the other jars. So let's do that. That one can stay. Some of, pardon me, these are already open. Like this is a series, so that one can come out. I did tape all of them, but I don't think I'm going to do that for these ones that I'm doing. I'm just going to throw them in because tape seems like a waste. I don't even know what this one is yet. So this is a series. I know I had quite a few series that I stuck in here, so. Like this. So this is what they look like by the time they're done. So I fold them in 4, and then I've been taping them. But we're gonna not do that. So I'm gonna get this done really quick, and then we'll pop back on when I've got more. Alright, my Cricut finally finished doing its thing. So I've got a little pile that I'm going to put in my, which one does this go in? This is for spring. So my vinyl was not cooperating today, so they look kind of awful, so I might just peel them off and do it again. But this is my spring and summer jar. So I'm going to put all of those in there. And there's that. And I'm just going to put them on random shelves because that's just what I do. Then for my winter Christmas jar, I have one to go in here. Throw that on a shelf. Then for my series jar, I actually went through my TBR. There's not very many in here that are just regular. These ones are all series. And then I've also got all these ones as series. So they're going to go in this jar. Which, I mean, it works. And then the vinyl, again, does not look very good. So I'm probably going to end up changing it. That's going to go there. And then in this one, I have another little stack to put in there. And this one, I'm going to go through my books and I'm going to put a lot in here. It's just I don't have the time today. So there's that one done. And it's going to go up there. So that's it. I did a little bit of cleaning. I didn't do a whole lot because I'm waiting. I'm getting some plywood. I'm putting backing on the square shelves just because they're not very solid and I don't want to accidentally move them and have something happen. So we're going to put backing on them, and I'm also going to make, I don't really know what to call them, but they're like secondary shelves to go in the shelves so that you can double, like, so you can have books here and books here in the shelf, but they look like this. I don't know what you'd call that. Anyway, I'm going to do that. That's my summer project. But I mean, it's gotten a little bit of a refresh. I finished scanning all my books in, and I'm at 600 and something. I don't remember what it is. I'll put it in the description. But that doesn't include the books that did not scan in, like in the last video. Like I've got this list to put in. And then there was a couple today that didn't scan in either, and I'll end up going through and making sure those go in too. And then TBR's jars are ready. Do you use a TBR jar? I love mine. I was using the Wheel of Names online to put in all my book names and do it that way, but I love this so much more fun. So I hope that the spring cleaning session has inspired you to do your own bookshelf reorganization and start your own TBR jar. I'm still going to be continuing working on my bookshelves because they're not organized the way I want them to be yet. I have really focused on it, but I like keeping authors of the same, like, authors' books need to stay together, if that makes sense. That shelf, the last one we just scanned, is more organized than the rest of them. I mean, you can see these ones are all the same author. These are the same author. Like, I am trying, same as these ones down here. I am trying to keep them all together, but I still have a bunch of different ones that are all over the place. So I want to fix that. So let me know in the comments, what's your favorite way to spring clean your bookshelf? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more bookish content. Happy spring cleaning and reading. See you next time.